Hello, this is Padge, and welcome to another episode of Padge Plays Indie Edition with the game ZDawn by GoldenGod Games. Now, if you are new to the channel, there's one thing you need to know about me. I am a huge zombie enthusiast. Love them. Love movies, love books, love songs, love games. I think that covers all the genres. Yeah, pretty much. So it's a case of if there's anything new out there which is zombie related, I'll watch it, I'll read it, I'll play it. And ZDawn was one of the games which was on my wish list on Steam. And then all of a sudden I'm casually flicking through my emails and I noticed that the developer, GoldenGod Games, actually sent me a key. So at this point I'd like to thank GoldenGod Games for giving me the opportunity to show a game which I was very much going to end up buying at some point anyway. So yes, very excited to be able to bring this to the channel. However, this is an unusual game for me to bring to the channel because it's a great game to play. It's not the most interesting to watch over a prolonged period of time. This was something which I was hoping I'd be able to bring as its own standalone series, but to be honest with you, I think once I die, which I inevitably will because this is a pretty hard game at times, it's not something which I'll be able to replay and for you the viewer be able to get as much enjoyment out of watching me do things from the start all over again. So this is why it's going to be a Padge Plays Indie Edition version. It's a case of we're going to jump in, we'll go on normal difficulty, we'll do as much as we can before we inevitably die, and we'll just leave it at that. And then I can continue happily playing it off camera, and hopefully it will inspire you to pick it up and give it a go yourself. So without further ado, let's crack on, shall we? We're going to go for a new game, deleting my old game. And this is your setup. So as you can see, we have 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and hard. And as you go to the harder difficulties, the zombies become more horrifying. Grr, and indeed arg. The bits up here, the other game options, we are going to leave as they are there. They are all standardized. I haven't messed about with any of them. But you can make the game even more easy or even more difficult for yourselves if you so choose, depending on how well you get on with the game. And much can be the same about the starting survivors as well. As you can see, you start with 6 survivors. They have various different speeds, strengths, focuses. The general consensus is strength is how hard you hit and how much you can carry. Speed is how quickly you can dodge. Focus is how well you aim. Endurance is your health, and intelligence is how well you are at solving certain things. And there are different bits of equipment you can put on and weapons you can hold which can affect those attributes. The secondary thing to pay attention to are the little symbols next to each portrait. These represent what their job was before the apocalypse kicked off. And as you can see, there's all sorts, bloody politicians, there's all sorts here you can become, and they all help with the overall attributes of that person. However, although I have played this game quite a bit up to this point, I haven't really been able to pinpoint which ones would be the best ones to take as far as your starting 6 are concerned. I'm sure there are forums out there, forum posts where all this is laid out for you. So if you do want to min-max, then I'm sure there are people out there who will be able to help you out. But you ain't going to find that here, I'm afraid. For now, we're just going to press the randomize button and we're just going to go with whatever comes up. Simply because when you're in the zombie apocalypse, which will inevitably happen, I mean, COVID has been going on a while now and, you know, things mutate, you're not going to be able to choose who you're with. You're not going to go, right, I'll take you, medic, but I'm not going to take you, politician. And, oh, you look speedy, you can come along, but you've got more focus, so you're not going to be as good. That's not how life works. So with that being said, we are going with these. John's a lumberjack. All melee weapons get +8 min-max attack damage. Awesome. Kalon. He's a mechanic. Gets 1 extra mechanic piece when scrapping items. Can repair cars on the garage. Awesome. We have a philosopher. Give good speeches from time to time, raising the group morale by 1. Very useful. We have politician, Ernesto. Oh, that was Sue, by the way. We have Ernesto, the politician. Useless. Excellent. Angela, the chef. Farm food heals +1 for the group. Great. And Kathleen, The psychologist decreases the impact of bad circumstances in the morale of survivors. Awesome. So I noticed we don't get a medical nurse this time around, which I have had before. So this is probably going to be a very short run. Let's crack on, shall we? Weeks after the first infection, a group of survivors wanders in the land of the dead. Boom. There we go. We're in. We're in. It's the start of the movie. It's going to end badly. It's going to end badly. Welcome. In ZDawn, you have to make the best decisions to ensure the survival of your characters. The goal of the game is to rescue the survivors by triggering one of the possible endings. For first-time players, it's highly recommended to continue the basic tutorial. We'll do it just for the sake of going through things. So you can move with the WASDs. You can move with the left-hand key. It's probably a little bit... well, left-hand key. Left mouse button, should I say. It's a bit quicker. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You know, all the usual stuff. We can also select the survivors. Boom, there they go. So we have different things to show you here. First things first, we have what your survivors can do on a certain tile that they are on. The first one is concentric to where you are. So if you're in a city, you'll be able to access it by pressing this one. Because we're in the wilderness right now, it's showing a campsite to be built. This allows you to split the party if you so choose. That does cost an action point. And you have your group inventory here. Just below that, B, as it were, you have your action points, which is generally 2 per round. I haven't known it increase as far as I've played, so whether that does increase or decrease for that matter, I have no idea. And then we have the overall attack power of the group, which at the moment is 10, which is pathetic. We also have down at the bottom the representation of our group, which is usually the first survivor within that 6 that you start with. Which again doesn't really matter. And then we have the survivors themselves and their health, and underneath their hunger bars. To open the group inventory, I'll just be on this. So there we go. We have the group inventory. Awesome. We have food. We have a campsite to set up our first encampment. Guns, knives, bats, bullets. Oh my. And then just below we have the survivors, which if we click, they will be tagged onto the bottom, and you can choose whoever you want and bring up what they're wearing. Now, when it comes to equipment for each survivor, you have headwear and clothing, which classes as proper clothing, and then you have accessories, which can be little things, which again we'll come across hopefully whilst playing this game. You also have the weapon of choice and also an alternate weapon if you so choose. We have nothing else really to say as far as that's concerned. Now it's going to time to equip the survivor. So, equipping survivors. Very simple. You choose a survivor, you choose the weapon, you click, and it goes into them. The thing to take into account here, though, is the people with the best focus are the ones who will get the guns because they have got the best aim. So focus of 1, focus of 1, focus of 3, 2, 2, and 1. So Sue automatically gets a gun. Welcome to the gun factory, Sue. And then 2 and 2. So you, Angela has a strength of 2. But so does on Ernesto. I'm going to give Angela the gun simply because she's slightly more intelligent and therefore probably more useful in the long term. Then when it comes to the baseball bat, it's whoever has the most strength, which is going to be, well, definitely not Kathleen, so she can have a knife. So we've got strength, speed, focus of 2. Strength, speed, focus of 1 and 1 and 1, 3, 1. Right, so I'm going to give the bat to Ernesto because he has slightly slower speed. Now, I presume having a baseball bat means that they don't get as close to the zombies as the others do, holding knives. So because these guys have 3 speed, that means they can dodge better. That means they can get a little bit closer. Or at least that's how the theory goes. Cool. We then have to move the group. So with moving, you just right click. You can right click to the adjacent hexagon. Is it hexagon? It's a hexagon. The adjacent hexagon, or you can even move it to 2 hexagons away and use up both points at the same time. But obviously, if you do that, it means there is a space or a turn which goes where if any zombies are near you, they can move a little bit nearer you. So let's jog around here. And there we go. We are out of action points, so we can press next turn or spacebar. Spacebar is a lot easier. Oh, nosy! There's zombies there. Your action points are replenished, and there's a zombie group. So, If you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, you will see that our attack power has gone up. Now, I'm not sure how this is represented compared to the zombies here. As you can see, there is a little skull with a number at the bottom. I believe that represents how many zombies are within that group. So there's only 2 zombies here. So having a possible kill of 7 to 13 means that we should be able to take out that zombie group the first time around. So let's try. Boom, they're gone. Excellent, the zombie group was killed. You are safer now, but not for long. And that is the basics all done and dusted. So, in my playing through of this game so far, it would appear to be good to settle down with your first encampment either near a prison or near a military base, simply because of the loot which is available at those places. So for the time being, we're just going to scoot around, see what we come across. We're bound to find some villages, towns possibly, maybe find a road. A road would be very useful for us to be able to get around. Hopefully not run into too large a zombie infestation on the way. And, well, let's go. Turn 3. 1, 2. Pull it up a little. End of turn. And we're just looking for anything in particular. We could go foraging in the forest right now and use up a turn. But we won't bother. For the time being anyway. I've never been dumped directly into the wilderness. So this is interesting. While standing on a forest star, you can collect wood. So when you do find your encampment, you can split the party if you so choose, or have all of them go into the wood and start cutting down timber in order to be able to build things within the encampment. It does, however, take up space, and because I am on the lookout, because I'm on the lookout for other items which we can pick up. So when we go to towns and whatnot, we can find items like clothing, like we've just found here, or extra weapons. I don't really want to be filling up the inventory with items which we will need further on down the line as it stands right now. However, I'm jibber-jabbering, we found martial arts uniform, which has a +1 speed and a +2 focus. So, I suppose it makes sense to put it on the person who has a lack of focus, who has a gun. So, you get to walk around in a lovely martial arts uniform. And we now have a focus of 4 and a speed of 3. So, should be... what's her name? Who are you? Kathleen. Kathleen should be able to avoid... Is it Kathleen? Angela. Angela should be able to avoid any unnecessary zombie bites. Hopefully. That's the theory anyway. That's the theory. So, we're actually not coming across a lot. This is bad. Oh! Missed that. Right, let's move away from the zombies. I know that move towards us. So there's 41 zombies within this group. We can kill 8 to 13 with our current group. Now you can take them on, you can run away. I'm very aware that we don't actually have any way of healing ourselves right now. So, run away! I mean, I think they can only move 1 tile per go anyway. Satellite dish on your tower may be useful for something. Remove the satellite dish. We don't have the intelligence, but we have found it, so that's good. So right now, we're just trying to find, as I said, and we're right at the top. Oh, more zombies. Run away! We're just trying to find any sort of civilization. Anything which looks like a town or a military base. Or a car. Oh, a road. A road is good. Oh, we're right in the corner of this map. Oh, wowzer. Maybe I should have zoomed out sooner. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We have a road, which is cool. Is there anything in the car? We found some clothes. An accessory was found. Right, we can push cars, but again, we're not really up to that point at the moment, so I'm not too fussed. We can enter the car if it's working, but I don't think it's working. However, what we picked up, a sports helmet, +2 on speed. That's probably worth putting on the slowest person here. Speed 3, speed 3, speed 2, speed 4. So I can go on the politician. So he's a bit quicker. And we might as well mooch along to the little town here. And we have found an accessory and utility cloth. cosplayer jumpsuit. Oh, how fitting. Focus 1, endurance 1, intellect 1. So that's probably going to have to go on to out of a shooter. Is that a Fallout costume? I think it is, isn't it? So yeah, focus is up on you. Tippity top. Let's move on. Oh, a dilapidated shack in the middle of nowhere. Sounds interesting. We have more utility cloth. I don't think I can pick that up. Oh, I can. Medieval armor. Strength 2, endurance 3. That's pretty cool. Who has the lowest strength? Endurance 2. What's endurance on that? 3. So I think it's going to be you. Congratulations, Kathleen. You have the armor. And we'll just carry on from here. So as you can see, it's worth having a look around the road and any further. Ooh, if you can. Our attack power isn't that high. I wonder if they've clocked us. They've clocked us. I think at this point we need to battle. There's a little bit of a town there, so it's worth going into, seeing if we can get anything. So 13 kills. We're not going to be able to finish them off though, are we? The nice thing though is if they attack you, you do defend yourself. So this group should now die. Awesome. No one was too badly injured there, so that's not too bad. And we found some food. Cool. No items though, no? No items. However, the road continues. So shall we. A melee weapon. Oh, let's have a look, see. It's just another knife. Nothing to get excited about. You can actually break down your weapon, so it's worth keeping hold of them. You can eventually scrap them. Oh. New location found. Yes, thank you. I don't think I've come across a gas station. No, I have come across a gas station before. So here we go. While standing on a location tile, you can explore and scavenge for items. So let's have a look-see. Right, so exploring of places is something which is done in between turns. So it's something which is always worth investing in, although generally speaking it is quite a slow endeavour. The way you do it is, depending on where you are, you can have up to 4 different areas to explore. Because this is just a gas station by itself, we just have the gas station to explore. So you highlight where you want to go. You then click on the amount of characters you want to be able to go and explore the area. And the more people you have, the quicker the explored percentage is going to go up. The other thing to notice on the side of the little box is it tells you what you're likely to find at this place. So we can find accessories, resources or junk, and food. Well, accessories are pretty useful. We've all got a weapon, so weapons aren't too bothersome here. Obviously food would be good. Not too worried about resources as such, unless it's something immensely valuable, which it probably won't be at a gas station. But when you get to this point and you've located everyone into where you want to go, you just press space, and that's all you do. And this is why it's made it really difficult for me to be able to do this as a full ongoing series, because as I said, it's interesting to play. It's not the most interesting thing to watch. But let's get up to 5% and we'll see what we found before we go any further. 4.5, 4.8, 5.1. So quick look, see. Oh, wowzer, look at that. So mechanic pieces. We've got a hat, a focus of 1. So you've got a focus of 4. You've got a focus of 4. What do the glasses do? Focus 1, intellect 1, intelligence 2, intelligence 3. Right, so you can have the glasses. You can have the hat. And oh, we've got some fuel as well. Or do we? We've got a jerry can. It's ammo supposedly. Molotov cocktails maybe down the line. Possibly so. Possibly so. Right, so that's that done. Let's do another. Let's do another 5%. Just see what comes up. The other thing to take into account is zombies can still sneak up on you whilst you're here. So it's a good thing just to keep an eye on where you are, and in case any zombies come through. Now, as it stands with the gas station, because you've only got the one area to explore, you can actually see through and keep an eye on anything coming. Although I have been caught out several times by zombies sneaking up on me when I haven't really been paying attention to around where I am at the moment. So let's get to... Aha! See? So there we go. We've got some zombies. We've got a load of bloody zombies. Time to scarf him, methinks. I think we're done here. 9%. Let's have a quick look at our inventory. So we've got another hat. Strength and focus of 1. You need a hat, friend. John, you definitely need a hat. And I think at this point, I am done with the gas station. I think we better... I'm in 96. We're not really that much better, are we, weapon-wise? We're going to get out of here. 1, 2... We'll give them wide berth. I mean, we know where the road is at this point, so it's not too bad. We'll go back on ourselves. Anything in there? A melee weapon. Let's have a look. We have... Oh! A katana. Now we're talking. So, who's got the best strength? Is it still... you? 2, 3... Right, so... Kathleen gets the katana. Congratulations, Kathleen. You are the winner. Let's carry on. 0... Anything in this one? Is that another melee weapon? No. We'll carry on. Oh, so it looks like we're coming up to a city. 66 zombies in that group, and we've got a 101 attack power. I think at this point it's worth just getting in there. 66. It's going to be a little bit of a battle, but we need to get through there. 12, 17, number 17. They're down. Anyone majorly injured? No, I think we're good. Oh, there is another one though. Let's let them come to us. We should be able to... Oh, I was going to say take them down in 2 goes, but apparently not. Oh, I'm behind us now. Let's try and lose them. I mean... They've probably... Uh-oh. They've probably heard us from using the guns. How are we doing for ammo? 80. Yeah, we're just going to have to take it, I think. Mercy Town. I mean... Keylon is not doing well. Let's just see, from standing back here, if any zombies come into our line of sight. Just a few turns. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Anything else? Oh! A fireman coat. Well, at this point, it's probably worth giving to Keylon. Give him a little bit of health. Well, it doesn't heal him up. We can actually feed him some food, and that will give some heals to him. So it's only 1 per time, but we found a few of these, so we'll take him up to 8. 8's a sensible number. And let's pop into Mercy Town, I guess, and have a look-see around here. So as you can see, in Mercy Town, we can go for the houses, the commercial stores, or the utility services. I'm thinking we could really do with some better weapons. So I think everyone to the commercial stores is probably for the best. We can also get more clothes, more accessories. Basically, we can get everything we could ever possibly need from there. Not sure how we're going to fare, but guess we'll find out. Angela found a female zombie that looks exactly like that annoying celebrity with that from that mindless show. What should I do? Kill her! Kill her! Or kill her! We'll go for the second one. Not even the zombies will be bothered. Right, so let's move so we can just see a little bit behind us. There we go. So, let's explore, I guess. Finding lots of stuff, which is good. Accessories. And we are full. So, let's have a look. Let's doll out some stuff. Wow, we have an axe. All melee weapons get +8 min-max attack damage. So, you get the axe. There we go. And endurance, focus, endurance, intellect. What else do we have? Speed and focus, 2 speed, 2 focus. What do our girls have? Focus, endurance, intellect. So I'm going to give you the 2 focus, I think. So focus, endurance, intellect. 2 speed, 1 focus, and 1 endurance. Right, so... Oh, didn't mean to do that. So, I suppose we'll just give that to whoever's got the lowest speed so they can dodge better. So 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. So next, I suppose it falls onto who's not wearing any clothing in the centre. Which is John. So John gets that. So I've got the cosplay jumpsuit, which is focus 1, endurance 1, intellect 1. So what's everyone else wearing? Endurance 2. For the sake of having general better overall stats, let's give you the cosplay one. Because it is 3 stat increases over 2. You're sorted. Oh, you're not wearing anything either. So you can have that. Right, so that's everyone. So who gets the rubber gloves? Endurance of 1. So 5, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. So your speed is 4. Your speed is 3. So you better have the gloves. So you've got a little bit of extra health. And that's about it. I don't want to throw anything else away. We might have to make our camp soon in order to be able to start scrapping some of this stuff. It might be worth in the meantime. 8 out of 12, 9 out of 12. No, it's not really worth feeding at the moment. Well, no, it is actually. So exploring. So you can have some food. Take you up to 12. Take you up to 11. Take you up to 11 as well. A lot more space, and we can carry on searching now. We'll go up to 5%, see what we can get. I'm really hoping to get some weapons. I mean, food's good and all. We want weapons. There we go. Right, food, full. Right, so. Oh, binoculars, focus +2 and line of sight, and that is an accessory. So, focus of 5, focus of 6. So you get the accessory. Well done, you. Lab coat, intellect of 2. Full leather coat, strength 1, endurance 2. Boxing gloves, strength 1, speed 1. And mechanics jumpsuit, strength 1, intellect 1. Strength is probably better for some of you guys. Speed and focus. Endurance of 3. That's better for you. Focus, endurance, intellect. You definitely need some strength. And I'm going to give you the accessory to put yours up. So let's use up a little bit more food. So you can have a couple. So it's a 12. You can have one for 12. You're on 12. 11 of 11. 11 of 13. You can have one. And you can have one. Cool. Again, not really wanting to scrap stuff if I can help it right now. Oh, and we've reached the time. It's pretty much half an hour. So I'm going to leave this here, and we shall pick it up next time around. I'm going to do a little bit more searching at the start of the next episode. I'm looking for a few more decent weapons, and then we shall carry on and hopefully set up camp in the next episode. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.